Whoa. Welcome back, you beautiful people. We've done a number of videos on beginner skills, on different obstacles like jumps, like berms and drops. Today is more of an advanced one. We're stepping up a few feet, all meters, on how to hit big drops out here at Wind Hill Bike Park. Right. Oh, big drops, man. They're very intimidating. I'm quite nervous just stood here looking at it. It gives me wobbly knees, but when you're going off it, it's a different story. Well, we've done a number of videos on how to hit small drops using that manual technique, bending your knees, getting that front wheel up, leaning back to match that landing. But now, when the drop gets a little bit bigger, you want to slow down those actions, because if you just be very aggressive on all of those, you've got a tendency to loop out, or if you just like lean back and go, oh my gosh, you've got a tendency for your bum to hit that rear wheel, stop and jar and send you over the bars. Now, before we get to this, when you hit a big drop, it all starts literally over there. Yes, you need to know how fast you need to go to hit a drop like that. Look at it, it's blind. How intimidating is that? Look at it, you just see tree trunks and tree tops and vegetation and all that. It's quite nerve-wracking. Sometimes it's always good to do it with someone, train someone in, or get some advice from someone that's actually done it before, because they know. Whereas you, if on the other hand, are like me, and you have no one here to show you the speed, you've got to calculate it. But I'm hoping that you've done a number of drops before you go and send yourself off a big one like this, so you understand the techniques, which I will come to in a minute. On a big drop like this, it's all a bit different, but that's down there. Speed-wise, up here, in this particular instance, we have a long run up, so you can get comfortable, you can settle down with your speed, and you can kind of gauge on how fast you need to go. Now, when it comes to it, and you're going to be pedaling in, you want to do all your pedaling way before the takeoff. Settle in, don't be doing any braking on the lip, because you don't want to fumble and press too much brakes, lose all your speed and just plop off it and go into an abyss. So the key thing is to settle into your speed, know how fast you need to go to hit the drop, and don't be doing any pedaling right on the lip, because that could be catastrophic, and as well as braking as well. Now, technique down there. Technique, yes. Now when it comes to small drops, you know, the leaning back, lifting the front wheel, getting it all level in the air and then landing two wheels, that kind of fizzles out when it comes to bigger drops. Hopefully when you're at this point, you're confident that you can do such things like this. But if you want some pointers, the way of doing this is letting your body weight come back. When you come to the lip, lean back a little bit, let the front wheel rise slightly, not too much. You don't want to just loop out on it. Let it lift up slightly. And as soon as you take off with the two wheels, let your bike fade away from you. At this point, you'll be able to see the landing, so it's not going to be that blind. Then you can adjust accordingly your body weight and your bike position in the air to match that landing. Now, talk about landing. It's going to be heavy. Let's go down there. Okay, somewhere around here, this is where you want to let the bike kind of fade away underneath you, so you can stretch out your arms and your legs and get ready for impact just down there. Right, the landing. This is where you want to start matching the angle of it, so you can land two wheels. Let the front wheel drop so you can gauge the landing. Also, you want to use your elbows and knees. By bending them, you're going to absorb all that heavy impact and make it a little bit more comfortable. If you were just to land like this, it's not going to be nice. No. Right, let's hit it a few times. Step one is all about gauging your speed, settling down. Step two, when it comes to the takeoff, you want to lean back slightly. let the front wheel rise a little bit as you take off. Step 3, you want to let the bike fade away underneath you, letting your arms and legs stretch out, getting ready for impact. Step 4 is all about matching the angle of the landing so you can land with 2 wheels at the same time. Also, you want to be bending your elbows and your knees to absorb that compression on impact. Step 5, scream and holler that you've just done a big drop. Yes, that's a few tips on how to hit big drops just like that one right there. It's all about confidence when it comes to big stuff like that. If you're not confident, it's gonna end in tears. And also, when you're in, you're in. Commit to it. Hopefully this has helped you out on how to hit big flat drops just like that one. See ya.